Today I'm going to talk about how people get stuck on, let me just know why this is happening to me. When you get stuck on a why, it keeps you in a little loop. Hi, I'm Marianne Massey. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and success coach. And when people get stuck on the why, they don't stay in the present moment. I'll give you an example. I have somebody that comes in, they're going through an issue of maybe self-confidence, self-worth, or depression. We go over maybe their family history, and maybe they've had a dysfunctional family, which, frankly, most of us have. So that is the why. Staying on the why is not going to solve anything. You have to get yourself back into the present moment. In this present moment, change happens through the law of cause and effect. It is a spiritual law, which means what you do in this moment helps you to create your future. Most people get stuck on the why because a couple of reasons. They don't want to take responsibility for, in the larger sense, spiritual responsibility of changing their thoughts and emotions and their actions to create what they want in their life. And part of them unconsciously really can't grasp that this happened to them, and let's just say family issues, that maybe their parents treated them wrong and that they felt unworthy. And if they just got the why, then they would feel worthy, or they would understand the issue and they could let it go. And really just the opposite happens. The more you stay on the why, after you get like the big picture, the more you stay stuck. So I'll give you myself as an example. I had a dysfunctional family, and lots of things happened to me. Like my mom was sick. I had to take a lot of responsibility. I was really angry, didn't know it. It turned out into bulimia, an abusive drug and alcohol. But I understood somehow, I got a spiritual awareness that this moment creates. And in some way, shape, or form, from this life or past life, I created the circumstances to experience what I was experiencing in this life. Maybe as soul before I came in, because my book, Miracles, Karma, and Reincarnation, a handbook to purposeful living, I talk about reincarnation. So this life is a sum total of many lives that you've had, and decisions and actions that you've made. And if you come from that viewpoint, you become free to change. And somehow through my dreams or my inner search, I became aware of the law of cause and effect. And it didn't bum me out. It got me out of victimhood. It's like, wow, okay, so yes, my circumstance now sucks. I don't like it. But I can change it through changing my thoughts, through changing my actions, through changing my awareness. And I talk about many different spiritual exercises that you can do in my book. And one of them is the word HU, H-U. And it's pronounced like this. Now, many of you will have a lower voice than me. It actually changes your vibrations. It connects you to divine love. It helps you to have a spiritual awareness of what's going on with you. And the more you do it, it helps you to let go of karma and the negativity that somehow, shape, or form we created. Because we create everything in our life. Staying on the why keeps you in the past. So what do you want to do? Now, if you do want to work with the HU, there is a HU app, HU. It's free. You can download it in the App Store, and you can hear thousands of people singing HU. So uplift yourself. So to recap, yes, it's kind of good for people that are totally unaware of what happened to them to know the why. But you don't want to stay there. Many of us stay there. Why did my parents do this? Why did this person break up with me? Why? You're never going to understand why anybody does anything because most of the time they don't understand it. And it keeps you in that durable wheel of just staying in that present state of consciousness. To step out of that consciousness, to become free, you absolutely have to work with right here, right now, and say, what can I do to change my thoughts? What can I do to create forgiveness within myself, for other people? What can I do to raise my spiritual awareness? What can I do to let go of anger? What can I do to make different choices? That's action. That's working with the cause and effect. Where you want to go, you have to do the actions right here, right now to create that. If you like what you hear, please tell others about the YouTube channel, subscribe, and until next time, know the why, but then go on. Work with the law of cause and effect. Say, where do I want to go? And then start making actions right here, right now. Those actions build up. Just like one brick at a time will build a building. So, I wish you the best.